Would you believe that this sleeping armored beast can do the work of 100 farmers in just a single morning? Hold on, let's hear it roar. As the multi-hundred horsepower engine wakes up, this towering machine pushes forward, dragging a massive plow behind it like an earth dragon ready to sweep the fields. From its cold steel shell and muscular lines to the magical cockpit inside, every detail screams big bucks and peak mechanical engineering. Curious about what secrets this giant hides in the cab. Warning lights flash. The farmer artist in the shock-absorbing seat begins his plowing symphony with absolute calm. Forget rubber tires. This is the empire of tracks. This low angle shows tens of tons of weight pressing down, forcing Mother Earth into total submission with every rolling beat. Don't let that brutal exterior fool you. Take a look at this pipe system and the millimeter-perfect seeding rig. The massive hopper distributes the seeds of life with incredible precision. A machine built for ruthless plowing turns out to be nature's greatest midwife. The front loader lifts, and a sharp turn creates the perfect angle. This heavy behemoth is suddenly as agile as a dancer, pulling the giant trailer like it's light as a feather. Up close, the tracks crush the silver-scarred contrast to the driver's relaxed posture. The frame glides quickly past the lens, precise to the split second. Running parallel, moving straight, sliding sideways, the machine tears through the old soil, leaving behind straight furrows as if drawn by a laser. And here's a fun fact. No matter how powerful it is, from a distance, this giant is swallowed up by the vastness of nature. Human greatness, in the end, is just a minor brushstroke on Mother Earth's canvas. Dust everywhere. The spinning discs frantically chop up the most stubborn clods of dirt, hugging the field's surface. Absolute, uncompromising power. The plow blades dig deep, returning the surface to a loose, airy texture. Look closely at the smooth suspension, the rolling wheels, and the seeds obediently falling down the tubes. Can you smell the earthy scent of freshly turned soil? The machine's silhouette silently presses into the fog, slowly shrinking away. It leaves behind a perfectly straight masterpiece, stretching all the way to the horizon. From a sunrise bursting with life to the magical backlight, and finally a sunset dyeing the whole space fiery red. The cycle of the Earth continues. But hold on, check out this thick plume of black smoke. The giant wearing the green and yellow deer emblem never gets tired. It pushes forward, gliding over the field like a sprinter accelerating to the finish line. Plow blades flip the porous soil, and the loader rhythmically clears any obstacles. If you pay attention to this low gliding angle, you'll see a display of muscular strength that is brutal yet astonishingly precise. Is driving a multi-ton machine all day exhausting. Look at this, Captain. Hands right on the wheel, leisurely glancing back at the towing rig, while up front, the grill hisses to cool the raging engine. Rubber tracks bite into the mud. A slick, sharp turn tears through the misty fog, and just like that, the war chariot shifts direction, silently carving out endless new furrows. The real secret to its smoothness lies right here. The steel, idler wheels and continuous tracks make moving forward or backward feel like floating. Remember, this design distributes the weight perfectly, so it doesn't compact the farmer's precious soil. The hydraulic suspension swallows every vibration, keeping the chassis completely stable and looking down from above. That's the exact moment the seeder lowers to the ground, preparing for a mission more sacred than just tilling. This is when the magic of agricultural engineering really kicks in. Razor-sharp discs slice the earth in two, and seed tubes drop life into Mother Earth in the blink of an eye. The hydraulic pump at the rear of the trailer is beating like a heart pumping life. Air pressure hisses and the drawbar tenses up. The ground churns, creating thick clouds of dust trailing behind. A scene that looks chaotic is actually controlled down to the last dust particle by the onboard computer system. This low angle is the ultimate proof. The soil is mercilessly torn up, but instantly leveled and gently covered, warming the newly sown seeds. The wind carries the dust far away, taking with it the sweat of a highly productive day. When the sunset paints the fields gold and the brilliant late-day rays fade into nothingness, that's when the monster's headlights ignite. The giant's dark silhouette stretches across the vast field, solitary but full of authority. Think the workday is over. Think again. The battle in the dark is just beginning. Does the darkness slow the machine down? Absolutely not. The plow lowers heavily again, flipping the dark clods of dirt without mercy. Right behind, the seeding system spins, gently dropping seeds and quietly covering them up. A perfect, coldly precise cycle of destruction and rebirth. The night finally swallows the endless fields. The machine turns majestically, gliding past the lens roaring like a spaceship on a lonely journey across a distant planet. Look at those beams. The brilliant LED headlights suddenly pierce the thick night. It's no longer just an agricultural machine. It has truly become a blazing lighthouse in a massive sea of earth. Whether viewed from afar or right up close to the massive rear, that light still exudes a magical, mechanical beauty. Who said agriculture was dry and boring? Billows of dust rise, catching the light to create a surreal halo in the pitch black. Surprisingly, despite working at such extreme intensity, the machine glides so smoothly, it's as if it's singing a lullaby to Mother Earth. A low-angle grazing these tireless tracks makes one powerful statement. With technology, the limits of time simply don't exist. The life of the new harvest begins tonight, right here in the dark.